right? In the HANA, yesterday we logged into the Linux operating systems because HANA can be installed only on the Linux operating system only, right? So in the HANA Linux operating system only, we can install the HANA database. So the either Red Hat Linux or SUSE Linux, the space recommendations, software requirements, hardware requirements. So these things we discussed in the previous classes here, right? Then how to download the HANA systems, HANA softwares, HANA DB. So these things also we have discussed. So now let's proceed with the installation of the HANA database. Yesterday we have discussed about the how to like operate the HANA database also, right? The host name is KPS4 HANA. Okay, so here you can log in with the root user or any user can log in and we can operate it, right? So this is the way we have to log into the HANA database, sorry, Linux operating systems, right? So here, so what here, this is the way, okay? You will get the Linux. So here we need to do the operate. Operate means, so we need to uh, execute the commands and everything here, right? Linux operating system here. So here df-h for the display file systems here. Here it will display the list of file systems, what is the usage, percentage of usage, all the details will be displayed. So here we have the softwares in CD slash media. In a slash media is the location where you have the DB softwares are available here, right? So this is the DB softwares are available here. Slash media is the location here, right? So here go to the CD. When you extract the file here, SAR file here, you will get the DB database here, right? Just you can go to the CD. CD means change directory. That's why we discussed the yesterday commands about, right? So here this is the place you can go to the HANA database here, HANA database. So here you can uh, just you can install the HANA database, right? So HANA database install can be done in the three ways here using HDB LCM tools. HDB LCM tools we have to use it here, either HDB LCM command prompt mode command, so prompt mode, and HDB LCM GUI mode. Next one HDB LCM web browser mode, right? So these are called the means with root user we have to execute the HDB LCM tools. So root user we have to execute it here. Without root user we cannot start the HANA installation here, right? So HDB LCM is the command GUI and browser. These three modes we have to use it to execute the HANA installation here. Using the three modes we have to use the HANA installation, right? So that is the main thing here. So here what you have to do, so here this is the location of the softwares here. Here this is the place we have. So we have the softwares are available here slash media, right? So we have 79. So the versions we already discussed, the latest version Sorry. So here HDB LCM tools we have to use it here. HDB LCM, HDB LCM GUI, HDB LCM web. So which means so installation can be done using the command prompt mode or GUI mode or so web means the browser level we can open the URL there also we can do it here, right? So this way we can do the installations here. HDB LCM tools and root user and location and softwares you downloaded, you know how to download the softwares here. So like this, these are files we have to download it, we have to load it into the here, right? That one we have done it. So softwares are available now. So now let's start the installation here using the HDB LCM tools here. So once this HDB LCM tools will come as part of the installation software itself only, but the file will come like in the form of the SAR file .sar, right? IMDb server SAR file. If you extract it, it will create the folder. When you enter into the folder, then you will see the all the files here, right? So HDB UPD updating uninstall, means uninstallation. So web GUI LCM, right? So HDB LCM file here. So then when in the Linux level, if you want to execute anything here, you need to just click the /HDB LCM here, /HDB LCM here, right? Then click on the so enter. So here you can see, so you need to do, we need to do the installation. HANA installation we have to perform it here, right? HANA installation we have to perform it here. Then so number 3 is for install the new system, install the new system here, right? So then index number 3 we need to type it here, index number 3. So we have to type it, index number 3, right? So but here, so the thing is here we don't have the so the signature file actually, that's why we got the error message here. So that's why, so there is a one argument ignore check underscore ignore check underscore signature underscore file. There is a argument we need to pass it here. So why? Because normally when we normally extract it, there is signature.smf file. There is no file here, but that is not the mandatory, that is the optional. So that we can ignore that signature file by passing the arguments check signature file, ignore this file. So we can pass it here. Then click on the OK button, enter. So then number 3. So HANA installation is very simple. Why? Because so here you will get the answer also you will get in the bracket. So here already two systems already installed. So now we have to install the new system. Yes, right. So here, yes, installation path, that is a common path. So we have discussed about the list of file systems we required, right? Slash and shared, right? Then so that is the correct. Then click on the enter button. Local host name KPS4, that is the correct. Do you want to add the host to the system? Yes or no? No, already taken in the bracket, right? So click on the OK. SID, what is the SID? So same as like SAP, how we are keeping the SAP SID for the HANA SAP systems, same way for HANA also you need to give the SID, right? So meaningful HANA, right? HANA development 1, HANA development 2. So something like that, 3 alphanumeric characters and instance number you have to give it here. Suppose like HD1 here, right? Instance number either 00 to 99, any number you can give it. So like you can give the any number here, right? So then what is the usage of the system here? So you installing the production system or test system, development or custom. So I suppose like I'm installing the development, suppose example development, then number 3. Okay, so then now remaining yes. So file system slash and data slash and log, restrict the maximum memory allocations, apply the size bed limits. So passwords you can see it here. So enter the password. SID ADM user will be creating and system user will be created, right? System user. So they are the default users will be created as part of the installation here, right? So do you want to reboot the system after the machine reboot? No, right? So Do you want to continue? Yes. Then HANA database will be installed here, right? So what is the version? HANA 2.0 SPS 07 revision 979 here. That is the patch we are going to, that is the SPS 07. SPS 07 we are installing currently, right? SPS 08 is the latest version here. So as part of the installation, so they are the, so you need to provide the SID, you need to provide the instance number, you need to provide the SID, ADM user, and system user. System user is like a DB admin user, same as like SAP star DDAC, how it will be created. Then system user will be created here. Then SID ADM user here for OS level activities. For OS level activities, we need to use the SID ADM user here, right? SID instance number. So these four parameters you need to manually give it. Then, so do you want to continue? Yes. Okay button. Then, so installing the SAP HANA database here. That is the main thing. See here HANA database getting installed here. HANA database getting installed here. So you can see here HANA database is getting installed here, right? So it is first preparing the packages, then extraction, then installing the packages and everything here, installing the packages here. That's what here it is happening here. So that is the main thing, installing the package and everything here. So preparing the packages, installing the packages. See here. So very simple actually. Only few inputs we have to give it. So that's like a, so remaining and all default things it will take. One more important thing, if you observe it during the hardware and software requirements time, we discussed about the volumes, right? What is the data volumes? Like what are the list of file systems we required? Slash and a shared, slash and a data, slash and a log, USR SAP. So these are the list of file systems we discussed. These are the list of file systems here, right? Data, log, right? USR SAP. So system user, and so these are the users which we discussed here, right? So we have the list of file systems which we discussed, and all this we have. So in case of, if you don't have the signature file, you need to use the this command here. This command we have to use it here, right? So then we can proceed with the installation of the HANA database here. So you have to use the HDB LCM tools here. So this HDB LCM tools SAP introduced in the HANA 1.0 SPS 10 onwards. They have introduced the SAP HDB LCM tools here. Then after that, before that means what? Before that, so we have to use the HDB INST command. We have to execute it here. Now HDB LCM tools we have to execute it here. Then uninstallation and update, uninstallations and update. This one we have to use it here, uninstallation and update. So uninstallation, if you want to uninstall, then we need to use the uninst. We want to update, we have to use the our UPD commands. We have to use it. Installation, we need to use either any one of the command. We can use it here. So see, now it is doing the installation, configuring the instance here. As you know, when the any HANA database, when you are doing the installation, either 1.0, 2.0, so we have the differences, right? So either 1.0, 2.0. So when you are doing the HANA installation, and also we discussed about the difference between the system DB and the tenant DB as well here, right? So now, so when you are doing the HANA installation here, they are HANA 7 core process will be created. HANA 7 core processes will be created here. Like, so when you are doing the HANA installation, there the 7 core process will be created. So in SAP, during the SAP installation, during the SAP time, how the 7 core process will be created, the here also there the 7 core process will be created in this HANA database as well here. In that, one is called the name server, index server, so preprocessor, compile server, web dispatcher, access engine, and daemon. So these are the 7 core process will be created. These are the 7 core process will be created here: name server, index server, preprocessor, compile server, web dispatcher, access engine, daemon. So these are the 7 HANA core process. This is one of the important question, right? What are the 7 core process will be? How many process will be created? 7 core process means HANA process. SAP level also we have the 7 process, right? DV, EB, MGS. Same as like here also. So 7 core process will be created HANA. All the work will be done by the in the HANA level. So this 7 core process here, right? Storing the data, maintaining the data, and all the information here. See here, starting the 7 core process here. These are creating here. You can see here. So daemon, compile server, name server, right? Web dispatcher, index server, right? Access engine. So all the process 7 core process are getting created here, right? That is the one. Huh? Okay, so here you see seven process. Still, it is doing in starting the seven core process here. So it's very quick actually HANA installation, right? So maybe in the next maybe next in few seconds HANA will be completed. HANA installation will be completed here, right? So see here seven core process are getting installed here. That is what it is happening. So now what we can do. So meanwhile, two. So HANA is getting installed here. So then what we can do, so we can here so to monitor, so to only installation we can log into the Linux system and everything here, right? But to perform the administration, to perform the admin tasks, so we need to use the HANA Studio. HANA Studio, we have to use it here, right? So HANA Studio, we have to use it to perform the administration task. This studio we have to connect to the, so this studio we have to connect to the, so all the we have to all the users has to open the HANA Studio on their desktops. Once you log into the remote server, then there you need to add the systems, whatever the systems you are going to install it and systems. Then once you add it, then we need to perform the administration tasks here. This is the HANA installation here, right? So see here how we are doing the HANA installation here. It's very simple, right? So we need to go to the, so HD the folder, respective folder, and that's why we discussed yesterday commands, right? CD, so make directory, this command. So CD command will be helpful for you here, right? Then dot slash HDB LCM. In Windows, we'll double click the, when you double click it, so then the file will be opened, right? Executable files. But Linux level, you cannot double click it. When you double click it, this will be copied. So you need to execute the dot slash HDB LCM here. So then, so you will get the options here. That time you can choose the options when we can do the installation here, right? So like that, so system is taking care of the installation here. So these are the seven core processor getting created during the installation time here, right? Sir, we have the two databases, then seven core processor creating, then which one is where, right? So we have the system DB and we have the tenant DB here, right? System DB and tenant databases here. So system databases, right? So we have the seven core process here. In a seven core process, suppose like this is a system DB and this is the tenant DB. Each host we have the system DB and one tenant DB. By default you will get it out. By default you will get the one system DB, one tenant DB here, right? So system DB, so SDB, and tenant DB, TDB, right? Tenant DB shortcuts I have written like SDB and tenant DB here. So here, so seven core process here. Here the name server and so preprocessor and compile server and web dispatcher and daemon will be in the, so system databases here. Then index server, so the name server will be in the tenant databases here. So five are here, two are here. That is the concept here, right? So here five are here, two are here. Index server and so access engine will be in the tenant databases here. So when you install the one more tenant database, one more index server, one more index server, one more index server, one more index server. So like that, you will get the multiple index servers for each tenant databases, right? System DB is only one, right? What is the use of the system database? To manage the all the tenants, to manage the all the tenants here, to manage the all the tenants, to stop the all the tenants, so to delete the tenant, to drop the tenant, to change the parameter, to operate it, to any admin managing the all the tenant databases will be done by using the system database, by using the system database here, right? So tenant database only for data saving here. Here the main important process is here. ఏ సిస్టమ్ లాగిన నేను ఫస్ట్ లైనక్స్ కదా మరి అది పెట్టాలి కదా ఇలా. So system databases and tenant databases here, right? So five are here, two are here, seven, total seven. So seven are matching. These seven processes are getting created here, right? See here, here HANA seven processes are getting started here.
Sir, one doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, after upgrading the HANA version, sir, after that we have to update the DB client, means client, na? So how to do
Client
that?
update, we are not discussing about the updates, we are discussing about the installation now. Okay,
Okay.
so client installation as part of the SAP application, any application that we can do, or as part of the DB installation also we can perform the client installations. That is possible. That is also we can do it here. See, in case of if a memory issues or anything, so your system will get hung like this. System will get hung like this here. Well, because already one database already installed here. So again, we are installing the multiple databases. So then, so your system, our system got hung status here. Well, because almost the memory got full. If the memory got full, so definitely the database will go hung status here. Database will go hung status here, right? So carefully we need to plan it. So it's not, so installation steps are like say very simple, but so carefully we need to plan the installation here. So memory, so all those things we have to check. Why? Because HANA is a in-memory database. It's required the more RAM memory to perform this kind of things here, right? That is the main thing here, right? So let me 1 minute. Let me restart the host. తెలీదా నువ్వు ఎక్సెల్ ఓపెన్ చేయి, టీసీఎస్ స్టాండ్ బై నోట్స్ ఏంటి లేదు మన టీసీఎస్ క్లాస్ అది ఏదది, అది ఎక్సెల్ ఓపెన్ చేయి ఫస్ట్. చాలా ఇబ్బంది చేస్తున్నావు నువ్వైతే, నాకైతే చేస్తున్నా ఇది ఫస్ట్. యా, ఎన్నో ఉన్నాయి ఇంకా అన్నీ అయిపోయింది. ఏం చేయాలో నాకు తెలియదు, ఏం చేయాలో నాకు తెలియట్లేదు మరి. అసలు యాక్టివిటీ ఏంది, అది టీసీఎస్ నోడ్ ఏంటిది, అతన్ని ఎక్కడికి చేయాలి నాకు తెలియదు. వాడిని ఇచ్చాడు ఏం చేసుకుంటూ వాడు అడుగు నాకు తెలియదు. వాళ్ళు చేసి మాట్లాడుకోలేదు. నేనేం చేయని చెప్పు దీంట్లో, నాకు నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. నేనేం చేయాలి చెప్పు దీంట్లో. ఒక సిస్టమ్ కాదు నాకు యాక్టివిటీ ఏంటో చెప్పు, నేను చేస్తా. అంతేగాని నువ్వు ఇది వచ్చి ఏం చేసాను చెప్పు, నేను ఏ కమాండ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసాను చెప్పు. నేను అందుకనే తీసుకో బాబు, ఇట్లాంటి ఇబ్బందులు వస్తాయని కాదు. Okay, so now I rebooted the host. You can see here.
హలో అన్నా, హలో కృష్ణ అన్న, ఒక్కసారి నాకు ఒకసారి హెల్ప్ చేయరా? అది నాకు అర్థం అవ్వట్లేదు. Hello, Krishna. Hello.
So restarted the host. Now you can see here. I'm just so in case of installation got interrupted in middle. Okay, in case of installation got interrupted in middle. So what we have to do? So we need to it can be resume here, right? So see here. So the HD1, the installation got interrupted in middle, right? Due to the memory issue, it got hung status, right? So now you see here, so HD1 resume the pending installation, right? So just second, so right, install, fresh install 3. Now resuming, we are resuming the pending one, so that so it is resuming the pending installation here. The password, whatever the password, you need to enter the password here, right? So then, right, do you want to continue? So where it got stopped, right? So it will start from, so that level here. So during the starting of the system, HANA got interrupted, means it got, so it's again, it's got starting from in that phase onwards. In that phase it is got starting here. That is the main thing here. Okay, so it is starting, and same way it is starting here, right? So that is the one thing here. See, HANA is getting started. So where it got, so it's not starting from. So one of the question catch up point is here. So sometimes they may ask you, so in HANA got interrupted in middle, so will it start from the scratch, or it will resume from where it got stopped? It will resume from where it got stopped here. That is the one of the important thing here, you see. So that's why it is starting the HANA process here. So it is starting mode here. If this is started all, then HANA is started here. So here what we have to do, here we need to use the 7 processor getting started. So HANA Studio is available. So HANA Studio is available in your desktops. Just you can go to the HANA Studio, or you can search mode, you can type the HANA Studio. So SAP HANA Studio, like that we can search it out here. So just studio you can search, you will get the HANA Studio here. Otherwise, if you go to the, so HANA, there is a HANA Studio. So the HANA Studio is available. So then, so you can just open the HANA Studio. HANA Studio is for monitoring the and to perform the administration activities for the HANA databases here, right? So for SAP, we are using the SAP logon pad to log in. For HANA, to perform SAP HANA Studio is required here. So right, so suppose like Linux putty, right? SAP logon pad. For HANA, so HANA Studio. For DB, so database studio. So how it is required, similarly this is required here. Okay, so then we need to open the HANA Studio here. So HANA Studio is getting opened here. So one side the installation also is running status here. On side installation is also, so it's starting the HANA process as well here in other side here. So starting the 7 core process in the HANA host here. This is what happening in the system. So installation, it's a very simple. So just only few commands we can do the HANA installation. The mandatory parameters which we have to give it, like SID instance number, and so SID ADM user will be created, and system user. System user is very important. Database level admin activities, we need to use the system user here. Okay, that is the one thing. 5096 లో ప్లాన్ కావాలి. 7 core process. So it's important, 7 core process here. I will explain. So what is this process? What is the use of the each and every process? I will explain it here. Okay. So but 7 core process, it is done. So started, all the process are started on the host. Now, so delivery units are getting imported. Delivery units are getting imported here. right? Delivery units means the default data, SAP default data will come. So that data is getting imported. So when this phase comes, then your installation is successfully installed. But formally you will get the message. So once these delivery units are imported, the formally you will get the message here. So delivery units are imported. So once the HANA database got installed it here, so then we need to add into the HANA Studio. HANA Studio is the administration tool, as I mentioned here, right? Here, this is the place we need to add the systems here, add the system here, right? So here, system host name means your Linux host name here, right? So instance number, what is the instance number you given during the installation time? That is the one. So this is a single container or multi-container. We are installing the HANA 2.0. It's a multi-container. So system database here, system database. So here you can use the system, then password you can use it here. Password you can use it here. So whatever the password you kept it, you can use it then. So system, the studio, the system DB is got added here. So now tenant databases here. Now tenant databases, yes, system DB you added. Now tenant databases you are going to add it here, tenant database here. So HD1, right? That is the tenant database, system database. One tenant by default you will get it out here. You need to add the your systems into the HANA Studio. You need to add the systems into the HANA Studio here, right? See here, system one tenant database you added, system DB also you have added here. So this is the way you need to install and you need to add it here, right? That is the so HANA so installation part here, right? So from here we need, once you add it here, so this will be saved in the studio only. Then we can open and we can do the administration activities here. So we'll do administration activities tomorrow. But so first of all you need to do the practice on the HANA installation, right? So HANA installation, so you can keep the different SIDs. So then you can do the installation here. That's what you have to do. Once installation is done, you need to add the systems into the your HANA Studio. How I added, similarly you have added. See here, by default you got the one system DB, one tenant database, you got it here, right? If it is the so normal system 1.0, there is no concept of the system DB tenant DB concept here. It's a 2.0, right? So one multi-container means by default you will get the one system DB, one tenant DB you will get here. That is the main thing here. So see here, if delivery units are getting imported here, delivery units are getting imported. So that's fine. This is the SAP default data. But when the 7 process started, that installation is successfully completed. That's why we added these systems into the here. So now it's your turn. So please log in. Either you can use the so KPS4 HANA or KPS4 HANA 2. Both are available. So you can log in and so you can do the installation. You have the two hosts are available. You can use any one of the host, right? So then you can go to the CD/media in the KPS4 HANA 2. Same as like here also we have the HANA database is available. You can go and do the installation part here. You can go and do the HANA installation here, same HDB LCM tools here. Okay, so you can do the installation. Your 2 hosts are available. You can do installation on either any one of the hosts. Okay, so then once you've done it for today installation, we'll see the remaining steps on tomorrow. Okay, any questions, anyone?